Rhee says that evil is a concept held in thought until realization. Meaning that evil is not real until human beings make it real. It's a concept.
I would have to agree. We're on our way down to the memorial for Grandmaster Jhoon Rhee, myself, and Sleeping Beauty. Oh, Sleeping Beauty. How you doing, Sleeping
What's
Beauty?
up, man? What's happening?
And Master Jeff Dunn. So, when it comes down to it, this is a historical event. Reason being because this man who's changed so many people's lives. And as you guys know, I wasn't a student of Jhoon Rhee, but I met him in 1976 with Grandmaster Sang Soo Tiger Kim, and him and Grandmaster Rhee went over to Japan together with Antonio Inoki and Muhammad Ali.
Yep.
That's how far back. And both these gentlemen were in our family of Master Rhee. So, anything else you have to say, Master Rhee? I know you have. By the way, the philosophy is here. This guy has verbatim.
Down packed with Grandmaster Rhee.
Yeah, all the thoughts and ideas and philosophies.
Yeah.
You know, so those of you may not know, but Master Jeff Dunn, Grandmaster Jeff Dunn, knows his shiznick. And we're going to take full advantage of that information. We're going to be tapping into his brain because a lot of the people have remembered a portion of it. But talking about verbatim, give us one more of those jewels that we were able to get from Grandmaster Jhoon Rhee. Because you said a bunch of them, and I think it's unfair.
Utopia.
Grandmaster Rhee used to say, what goes into your mind dictates your behaviors, what you think about. Repetition of the behaviors become habits, and habits shape your destiny. So it's very important that you watch what you read, what you see, because that's going to dictate what you think about. And then that's going to manifest itself into your behaviors. And
I agree.
That becomes habits. Habits shape your destiny.
Well, he was a seminar fanatic with the Grandmaster Rhee. We never skip his philosophy. He's the man. And we're going to honor his memorial down D.C. Show the respect.
Well, he lives in everybody here, because even me, I was influenced in so many different ways, and I wasn't a direct descendant, but I think I respect him more than the average person, because even during the Blackwood examination, I was just talking about the truth. And the truth is that the world would have been different without him.
Well,
everybody in martial arts owes Grandmaster Jhoon Rhee many moments of silence and of homage and many prayers for his family, because without Grandmaster Jhoon Rhee, martial arts in this world would have never blossomed into what it is now. I mean, if you go to karate tournaments and you're doing musical forms and musical weapons, and if you spar in a martial arts school and you're wearing safety equipment, and
if you're running a successful martial arts business,
exactly. You want to have if you're involved in the instruction of martial arts at a successful martial arts school, they're following what Grandmaster Jhoon Rhee did 60 years ago. And so
one thing to add to that is, a lot of regulation that they try to regulate through the government, he's the one who blocked it, so we could more, business-wise, we could, flexible.
Yeah.
He's influencing a lot of politicians. Part of it, martial arts growth.
he actually taught more than anybody.
Over 250 U.S. congressmen and senators, who some of that I trained with. And they all love Grandmaster Jhoon Rhee.
And travel the world with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bridging gaps.
Yes.
And it's ironic that what's happening in South and North Korea.
Of course,
Isn't that ironic that happened at this time?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the first thing I thought about. It was like, as soon as North and South Korea starting to get back together, it was like one of our great grandmasters' purposes was fulfilled.
Can't make it up.
You can't make that up, because he did a lot for, putting a good face on Korea for the American people.
Of course.
He was the face for a lot of people, the face of Korea in America. And always told me and many people of how grateful he was for what America did for Korea.
He was one of the greatest Americans. What do you mean?
Oh,
Master
yeah.
Rhee told me.
Well, I'm a
Ma-
Korean. I'm proud to be a Korean.
Master Rhee told me when he was in Korea, when he lived in Korea, it was like Africa. He said people were living in grass huts. And he told me this as we were driving through Seoul, Korea, and it was ultra modern, beautiful, the most beautiful city you would ever see.
Mm-hmm.
And he said this is because of what America did for Korea. He told me that.
You heard it from here. Are we going to be able to talk about some of the other stuff in the future?
Absolutely.
That's a
Anytime.
public commitment. All right, guys. AB.
Peace.
See ya.